Refreshed and feeling strong following my recent holiday, I was feeling ready to accumulate some quality kilometres on the Watt bike. However, as we saw in the last video, my aerobic fitness seemed to go into reverse, likely due to the jet lag. As a result, today's video picks back up on my little jet lag experiment in order to figure out how long does it take for business as usual and hopefully some power gains on the bike to resume. And surely, with all that threshold work in the training bank whilst in Napa, my 3 times 15 minute Zwift session will be a walk in the park. Richmond Park, to be precise. Continuing with the theme of seeing how the jet lag impacts on athletic performance, it's 6 a.m. Thursday morning. I'm going to see how the dip has progressed. So this is 30 kilograms added, and I got to about 6 reps with 30 kilograms added before holiday. Only just. And for the dumbbell bicep curls, I was using the 20s for about 4 reps. Yep, again, only just made it. I've deliberately focused on the low rep, high intensity strength exercises because jet lag is going to have the biggest impact on those because they're most dependent on both obviously the nervous system as well as how kind of fatigued you're feeling. And so now moving on to the higher rep kind of pump exercises, and here the bench press with 55 kilograms paused, aiming for about 10 reps. As an FYI, I found that the pause bench press has been superb at helping me develop both strength and also muscle hypertrophy. That's because by having the pause at the very bottom of the movement, it takes all the kinetic energy and momentum out of the movement. And that means as you initiate upwards, you're really focused on the mind-muscle connection, i.e. initiating the movement with the pectoral muscles rather than other muscle groups. So notwithstanding a decent night's sleep, I'm still feeling a little bit jaded, but that was a decent enough workout. And tomorrow I'm going to be back on the bike and seeing how things progress on 3 times 15 minutes, which is obviously quite intimidating. Because it's such a beautiful early autumn morning, I thought I'd show you what I'm having instead of my coffee outside. And basically it's a US pre-workout called Celsius, and it's naturally created with a bit of caffeine, green tea extract and guarana. And the good thing about that is that in conjunction with training on a low-fat, low-carb protein shake, it will encourage the turning on of the adrenaline and cortisol hormones. And that in turn will start the process called lipolysis, which converts fat into energy in order to help power the bike training session. And the reason I'm doing this and continuing to do this is because over the course of the last 3 weeks, my body weight's crept up a little bit from around 65.5 to 66 kilograms up to around 66.5 to 67 kilograms. And I'm keen to get it back down a little bit in order to make me a tad more effective on the climb. I'm about 11 minutes into my second set of 15 minutes at 290. And after about 9.5 minutes, I had to drop the ERG mode. I was finding it too hard to sustain at 290. I'm back in the kind of really anywhere from 250 to 300 range. Really suffering here. About 3.5 minutes to go. Final 55 seconds. At least I'm finishing all right. Sorry. Oh. Clearly, jet lag is taking a toll. Heart rate peaks at about 180. Time for some emergency carbohydrates. Okay, I'm about 20 seconds away from starting the third set of 15 minutes at 290 watts. I put ERG mode back on. And before I went on holiday, I completed 3 sets of 15 minutes at 290 watts. It was a struggle, but I completed it. And there, on the second set, I just crashed and burned a bit and had to turn ERG mode off. Overall, I suppose it was a half decent interval. They awarded me a star. I don't think I deserved it. Now, if I need to turn ERG off again, I will, because I do want to complete the 15 minutes as best I can. I've already had to turn ERG off. This is at 13 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Normally I'm better able to suffer. My body's just saying, no. Heart rate is only 167. But the legs and lungs aren't having it, nor is the mind. Maybe that's the impact of jet lag, psychological. 4:12 to go. I seem to have got things back under control. Sort of. Two minutes to go. Legs are hurting. Need to develop sense of backbone. I'm in the target watt range though, and have been for some time. Compose yourself, but big finish here. Like a race. Quite tiring. As well as ever, post-bike ride or post-workout nutrition doesn't vary greatly. Got some really nice blueberries from Hertfordshire. I just stick them all in. Almond milk, low carb, low fat, whey protein to deliver the amino acids that help repair the muscle damage. Need a tad more almond milk there actually. And then whiz it all up in a NutriBullet. And so that delivers the protein and the vitamin C to help repair the body and calm it down. Bagel to deliver the carbs to replenish glycogen to the muscle. Carbs won't make you fat. I think generally consuming too many calories and or not burning enough off, that's what makes us sort of put on weight. So I do like a little treat after a workout. And I had a bit of natural peanut butter and some jam, because I adore peanut butter and jam on toast. And it's a good little post-workout replenishment. Enjoy. Following the botched 3 times 15 minutes at 290 watts, my quads are indeed aching a little bit. And I've just taken a little bit of time out right now to show you what I'm working with for lunch. So starting with one small tuna salad with the emphasis on the veg, and one of these Huel plant protein shakes, about 400 calories in there. But much more importantly, look at the view of London here. Early September, London's always at its best. Absolutely magnificent.